Blessings, everyone. This is a tarot reading for Scorpio collective. Wherever that may reside in your chart. My card's already wanting to jump out today. Let's take a brief moment. To come into our center. All right. What does Scorpio message today? Message for Scorpio collective. I'm seeing a celebration of sorts. I'm also seeing a rest. So I don't know if this is a time of celebration and rest, or first the celebration and then the rest. They're both fours. So this might be a message about stability. What else do we have? And with the Ace of Cups coming up next, I'm seeing a time of new beginnings. I'm getting a new way of doing things type energy. And a call to adventure. But not to take on more than you can handle. Again, I'm sensing a balance again. Like keeping things balanced. This world, it's talking to me about again a new beginning of sorts, but like a bigger picture, newer beginning. Like it wants you to think about the bigger picture and changing the ideas that you've had before. else about this reading? It's looking at something. What else do we want? In our Scorpio reading. Wow. Because as we're doing this, we're going to be contemplating this changing the new ideas, spanning our perspective a little bit wider. Because I'm seeing a calling to be more in tune with your inner world and start opening that up. If that is something that you haven't been doing, again, a lot of intuitive energies coming at when you're able to expand the view. I'm showing expand the view to let these more intuitive, because this is going to bring on a new thought process for you. Maybe Scorpio, you've kind of ignored your intuitive abilities, or maybe you have a lot of grounding within you and you didn't used to believe in stuff like that, but maybe that's changing for you now. Maybe you're finding reasons and your span is opening up to broader views. Let's see, what do we want to do first? So as you start to allow these intuitive, connecting more into this intuitive place, I'm getting not to hold too tightly onto the past, and because sometimes as we're getting more comfortable with our intuition, sometimes it'll bring up things for us to let go of. And so it's saying, as this happens, don't hold on too tightly, but also don't try to protect. So these two are talking about not holding on to memories as they're needing to be let go of, because they don't need to be guarded. These old memories, they don't need to be guarded. Ooh. All they do is just hold you at a frequency that these other energies are not wanting you to be held at. These energies want your letting go. They want you to see bigger pictures, and they want you to see your inner world connection getting stronger and allowing yourself to start creating from a more intuitive space, because you have all the support you need already. Support is there for you. You have lots of support. And it's saying not only, even if you don't feel supported in the physical world, the invisible world, they are there. They've always been there. And they want you to know you can rely on them for support, for fine-tuning. You just got to take the time to develop this inner world better. Nope, we're not doing that many. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? May not be this bundle. Because the energies are very ripe for this type of pause. The rules of the world are changing. They're no longer holding space for lower vibrations. The lower vibrations are falling away. And it's time that we allowed ourselves to dig deep and allow those two. A time for healing. Not only within yourself, but us as a collective. We can no longer live in this dense and dark that we have been. It's time to shine the light on. To shine the light of the world. Do we have any other messages of these? We do. So we have the I'm sorry card. And it says to right past wrongs. But what I'm seeing and what this card is talking to me about is how important it is to start grounding into this new earth. The new earth energies. And it kind of goes along, I feel like, with this time for healing. We're healing ourselves, we're healing the cosmos, and we're healing the earth as well. It's cracked open. It says that when you've hit a rock bottom, but what I'm seeing as we are healing and connecting, that this inner light starts becoming more this one's going back to, remember where I talked about balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yes, Scorpio, I'm feeling very much a balance is needed within you. You do have luck on your side. Like I said, this is talking to me about that support, that invisible support, we have the new moon. The new moon is invisible. Even though we don't see it, we know it's still there in the sky. Nothing will come of this situation. So that's talking to me about all of the old. It's like reiterating that it is time for change. The old can no longer be upheld. The old energies need to fall away, and Scorpio is all about that. They're all about transforming and what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like when you're reinventing yourself. So maybe it's your job, Scorpio, to help the collective, to show the collective the way of how we can do this. Because we all are going to have to. It's 15:55 on my time. And here are some entities that want to help us along the way that we can call on anytime. We have this Archangel Michael, who says you are safe. Your angels, your guides are standing close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So you are very safe, Scorpio. You're safe, and it's time to go into that unknown. I'm not going to say this right, but it's Mahavatar Babaji. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things, Scorpio. You're understanding the pathways. This is a pathway, 1717, that we've never traveled before. And Radha, I'm probably not saying any of these right. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship, harmony, and healing. So again, it's all about paving the new way. Changing our circumstances from the inside. Letting go of all that does not serve us. Let's take a few deep breaths to really anchor in those energies within us. Because we are the ones that need to change this. So just take a few deep breaths and bring it into your heart. Ground down into this earth. And let's say Om a couple times. Om. Stay blessed, Scorpio. Stay blessed.